I'm Dorothy Morrison, and thanks very much for joining me for the wonderful world of words, which gives me an opportunity to share my passion for the English language. This is the first in a series of videos that I'm going to make, and this one is just really to let adults and parents know the format that I'm going to use in subsequent Wednesdays to help the children who are all being homeschooled at the moment. It's a new adventure for me, and as soon as I thought it's an adventure, I of course then started to think about the meaning of the word and how it's built, and discovered when I looked it up that it means about to arrive or coming soon for adventure. So hence the Advent part of it, and Advent calendars, quite interesting. A little bit of a warning before I start setting you some challenges and activities to do. When you start thinking about words in this way, it actually becomes really contagious. So once you start thinking about them, and anything that you're reading, you start thinking, I need to know what that word means. So, and even the word contagious immediately meant that I had to go and look it up and discovered that it means touching together. So through this and through the video, I hope to spread a contagion of interest in words, where they come from, how they're built, and mainly what the meaning is. So here we go, round one of activities for you. And the first one is a word web. So what happens with a word web, and I'll do something similar with the children as well, is I give you a word, a base word, and then from that you have to add prefixes, suffixes, although I won't use these words with the children, but they'll just have a chance to build words. They'll add prefixes, suffixes, and perhaps even thinking of compound words like sign and post, which are two separate base words that come together. So you can just create as many words as you can with the base word sign. One thing that they have to be connected by meaning. So the meaning of the word sign is that it's a mark denoting something, and it comes from the Latin signum. So it has to have that meaning embedded in the word. So off you go, and you can create as many words as you can. I just gave myself under 10 minutes and created a lot more than this, created 34 words. So that's the number for you to beat. And no looking these ones up. So this one all has just to come using your brain. So if you want to pause the video now and have a chance to try this and try building a word web with the base word sign, carry on now. And round two is where we're going to look at some words and look at their connection in the way that they're built and in their meaning. So first of all, if you would like to have a little investigation into the word quarantine and a number, there's a link there. Probably if you're familiar and you're good at foreign languages, you're maybe already making the connection and wondering why for that one. Similar to vaccine and cows, if you're good at speaking foreign languages, or reading them, you'll be able to think about the connection between vaccine and cows. The next one, draconian, is a really interesting word, and it's got a connection to a statesman in Athens in 621 BC. So look that one up, it's really interesting. Then these words have got something similar in the way that they're built, and also, more importantly, they have a link because of their meaning. Probably quite interesting to try and think about it first and see if you can come up with it before you start actually looking it up. Same with these words, and just like these three words, I've picked these kind of at random. and there are lots more words with the similar base element. These words are all linked by something in their structure, in the way that they're built, but also in the meaning. The word pandemonium was really interesting for me because when I hadn't realised that there was something interesting in that word that I wouldn't have known had I not had a chance to look that one up. And restrictions, strictly and a boa constrictor, all again linked with a meaning and something, a base element within the words. So take a few minutes and have a little investigation, become word detectives, see what you can find out about these interesting words. And last of all, probably with the children I'll do a similar format, so they'll have round 1, round 2, I might even try and squeeze in a round 3 because you'll probably realise by now I could talk about this all day. But lastly for you today, I thought we'd just finish, and I will with the children as well, finish on a little bit of a fun etymology. So the one which I wouldn't give to children is the one I'm going to give you today, and it's the word porcelain. So if you imagine some genteel ladies sipping their tea from their porcelain cups, when you look that up you might actually find that's quite amusing. So I hope you've enjoyed it, I hope you have learned something from the session, and if you would like to share this with people that are homeschooling their children, or alert them that next Wednesday I'm going to do something similar with children, and really hope to just instill a love and joy and interest in the English language to help them with their reading, their writing and their general studies. So thanks for listening and take care, and we'll speak again soon.